we're sitting at a credit card debt of $1.33 trillion. Okay. Now, what's scary is that's not actually the record. That's still about 192 billion below the record from around 2007. And remember what was happening right around 2000, 2007, 2008. So, but that's still a $16 billion increase. And you're looking at an average debt, credit card debt per household. Now, this is just the average, so you can expect in a lot of households is significantly higher, $11,019.
Wow. That sounds about right. Right. And that's just credit card debt. That's not, I mean, that could be, there's lots of, you've got a car payment and a mortgage and whatever else. But on top of that, all, wow.
Right. Part of the reason credit card debt is so high, well, people in American, we're a spending culture by nature. We just overspend. Now, whether or not that's people are, well, anyone that's using government spending as an example on how to manage their own finances is foolish in the first place. So, and of course, people have that mentality. There's people out there say, well, the government's not responsible with their finances. Why should I be? Well, no, that's why. Well, no one's coming to foreclose on the White House if the if you fall ill. So, but part of the reason credit card debt is so high is because and people are still digging themselves out of record inflation. 9%, what, 4.5, 5 short years ago. Now it's cooled somewhat, but people are still digging themselves out of that debt because wages aren't keeping up with the pace of inflation. People are having to rely on credit cards to supplement their income, putting things they normally wouldn't put on credit cards, everyday expenses like gas, like groceries, in some cases utilities. Yeah, what we found is that there are still 1 in 4 people that are still paying off holiday debt from last year. But there's a majority of people though, like, and you said this straight up at the beginning of our conversation, that your holiday budget is going to be less. And majority of people, I think it's like close to 60% or even more, that are saying that they're going to spend less or about the same as last year, which is pretty admirable because there's an awareness there, because people are becoming aware that we're still in a mess from a year ago. So we're just going to set a budget at about the same or even less. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting more bang for your buck, given the high costs of products these days. The boxer Mike Tyson once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So, and you can have the most thoroughly planned out budget. And like you said, you could go into stores on Black Friday with a focus like a laser on them. It's getting this, this, and this. But all it takes is like one impulse buy or 2 or 3, particularly if you're online. It's much easier to do impulse buying online because, as you know, you're in the middle of purchasing something and you'll get a pop-up. So, oh, well, if you like this, you may also be interested in this. It's like, yeah, I might be interested. So 20 minutes later, your cart runneth over.